What's up, everyone? Drew, aka Catching Rockets here. Really quick heads up. This is going to be a super quick video. Um, I got my times mixed up, and I actually have to run out the door in like 30 minutes. But if I didn't go live now, I wouldn't be able to go live until like midnight Eastern time. I didn't want to do that. So we're going to crank this out really quick. I want to share something, and this isn't from a perspective of bragging or anything like that. I'm pretty sure you all know, like, I'm not, I'm a humble person. I don't do things to brag, but I want to show you guys this to show that I'm not doing anything different than what I'm teaching. Okay. So, excuse me. Last night, 11:35 p.m. my time, which is Pacific Standard Time. I'm leaving a limit order short on NQ at 21,764 and 75 cents. And if we look, actually, let's go here. That's today. This is last night. It was, sorry, and I'm trying to figure out what time it was. 11:35. Okay. So it was right here. Specifically that candle. Let me turn off, actually, I'll turn off session volume profile in a second so that you guys can see what I was looking at. But it's this here, I think. Oh wait, I need to go on 35 minutes. I mean on 30 minutes. So it should be this. Yeah. Wait, that doesn't look right. $21,764.75. Okay, that line is correct. So it's off because I'm on 5 minutes, but this was the value area high from Thursday. And so when, oh, again, let me turn off session volume profile here so you can see better. When I saw this strong break here, and I'm going to draw next to it. So this candle here, you can see we sliced through this Thursday value area high really cleanly. And then we stayed under it for what's it called? We stayed under it for more than 15 minutes, and there was no wicks going back up through. And actually, let me zoom in a little bit more. So we didn't have any wicks coming back through. We broke through really clean, stayed below, and we had at least three 5-minute candles closing below this level. I put a limit order at 364.75. So it ended up tapping, or sorry, I said 3. At 764.75, we ended up going 1 point above that, 765.75. And then you can see basically as soon as we tapped that, as soon as we retested that level, it dumped, right? So this is exactly what I teach. And this is exactly what you should be looking for. You want a clean break. No wicks going back through the level, 3 5-minute candles closing below, retest, short. Or, the inverse would be breaking above, 3 5-minute candles, retest, go long. So like even here, this would have worked on the long scenario. We broke above, had 3 5-minute candles, retest long, right? So this just, it's repeatable. It works over and over. What you're not looking for is like this break here where we wick through, came back up, wick back down, came back above, broke below, retested, blah, blah, blah. You can see in this scenario, like it probably would have worked as far as this was a decent move on NQ. Yeah, 12 points. It's not great. But if you see it clean like this where it breaks, or sorry, where are we? Here, breaks. We're not wicking back above. We get the retest, and then we get like a pretty decent move to the downside of 46 points, right? Big difference. So you're looking for that clean break, 3 5-minute candles below retest put, or clean break, 3 5-minute candles above retest long. Hopefully that makes sense to everybody. Again, I'm not showing it to brag. It's just I'm showing it because I want you guys to see that I practice what I preach. I'm not, teaching you guys one thing and doing something different, All right. We're going to make the rest of this quick. I've got about 20 minutes. So probably I'm not going to be reading chat too much. I'm definitely not going to be answering questions. I apologize, but we're going to crank through this. I do have an option set up for you guys really quickly. Just want to look at SPY here. This was our poor high, right, from Monday. We wanted them to break above this, clean it up, and then grab puts. That's literally... we could have grabbed calls here, which is what we were watching for as well, right? It's a lot easier on 5 minutes than looking at the 15 minutes or 30 minutes. But so if you didn't grab calls at the open when we broke through this, cool. Don't blame you. Actually, I need to redraw that. But when this happened, it's the same thing we were just talking about, right? So clean break of our level, 3 5-minute candles above, retest, calls. Me personally, if I took this, I would probably be targeting our previous day value area high as my initial target. Then we have the 80% rule that sets up, right? And then from once we break above our previous day value area high, you can play it up to the previous day, or I'm sorry, the previous day value area low, you can play it up to the previous day value area high. With that said, I've been meaning to show you guys this for a minute, and I keep forgetting when I'm doing videos. But actually, let me just screenshot this. That's probably the best way to do this. And before I share this, I have this person's permission to share this. Generally, like, if people DM me, unless, it's an idiot, I'm not going to name anybody, but there's some idiots that DM me and I'll call them out. Like, but if I don't have a reason to, like, call you out, like you're not a scammer or you're not trying to cheat people, I'm not going to share I'm not going to share private messages without asking for permission. And so actually, just for transparency, you can see right here, I said, as long as you don't mind, I'm going to share this on my YouTube. He said, yeah, please send a link if you do post, right? So I had his permission. So Not, who you guys see, all the time talking when we go live in the chat. It's been a month since I last talked with you, and he's talking about in DMs. I've been only taking the 80% rule trades, 5 days worth of P&L. Basically $2,000. So he's taken 5 trades. Or actually, it doesn't say 5 trades, but he's taken the 80% rule on 5 days and made $2,000. Thank you so much for your help and guidance. I can't thank you enough. So this is on gold futures and ES, the S&P 500 futures. Patience, discipline, and sticking to a strat helps so much. So I've talked about this before. If you only trade the 80% rule, um, you're you're going to get rich. The only issue with only trading the 80% rule is it only like on SPY it probably plays out like once, maybe twice a week. So you have to be super patient, watching, waiting, right? Um, Again, I don't want to focus on this too much because we've got about 20 minutes here. But again, this was our entry for calls right here. If you did take the initial break, that's good as well. But this retest was gold, and we've got our watch for calls right here. This was our area for puts, and basically we were waiting for them to clean up this poor high, and from there we were watching literally at 605.78. We went just a little bit above that, and basically, as far as I'm concerned, the second we peaked above that and failed, you should have slapped puts. And my first target would have been the previous day Valeria high. Second target, obviously, previous day POC. Third target, previous day Valeria low. We didn't get there, but I would have been trimming and trailing as we hit each level, right? I didn't trade any of this. When I was showing you guys last night's trade, that's the trade that I took. I didn't take any other trades today. How did I... Oh, you're not being intrusive. How did I decide my take profit on this? um, I might be able to show you. I don't know that I can. Where was it? It was like here, right? No, it's here. So this was the move right here. I don't remember the exact price, but there was a large delta node. Oops, I just opened Spotify instead of my Quantower. I'm going to open it and see if I can identify the level for you. I highly doubt I'm going to be able to. But basically, I saw a large delta node that would basically act as like a strong support. And we ended up slicing right through it, which I'm fine with. I'm not trying to like, especially when I'm not like, I put my limit order and I closed my software and I went to bed. And then I saw that it hit when I was in bed because it happened so quickly after I put the order in. But if I'm at my computer, I'll be, based on how I trade, I don't have an issue with putting, like an order, trying to nail the bottom and then kind of assess as the trade is playing out. But if I'm in bed sleeping, like I want to make sure that I get filled and not have it come close and then, bounce or whatever. So let me see if I can find this on, this is February 10th, 11:50-ish. Sorry, I'm trying to scrolling through a million candles here. Okay. So let me bring this up on the screen. This was the candle here. And then also, if you know imbalances, like even better, we had an imbalance right at the top. It's not like an ideal imbalance because really you want at the beginning of a trend, which I guess would be this imbalance here that we didn't hit. But on this candle, so let me do this yesterday maybe. There we go. And obviously this has changed since I took this trade, but there was this delta, I think here was what I was targeting. And I knew like there was a bigger one at 26, but again, I didn't want to miss, I didn't want it to like miss my, I didn't want to miss being filled over 6 points. Right. So, I took this delta node here, and when I did it, like, this has changed since I took it, but when I had taken it, I know this was much bigger, but this has changed since price came through here. I can't do a replay. If I could do a replay, to this candle, you would see this level was much bigger at the time. But that's really the best that I could show you. Like, I don't have, that's what I was targeting. If I was to look at, like, what's it called? If I look left, it's kind of the same thing. Like, you would want to be targeting something through here. I would say through that range. And when I'm saying this, I'm looking over here. I'm not looking over here to see where it hit, right? So I think that's the right move. I can't even tell. I'm getting lost. Oh yeah, so it's here. So I'm looking at the candles here and like the wicks, and based on looking left, I would want to target this range through here, right? And it gives me really kind of basically the same level. It's a little bit lower. I targeted 32. This would have given me like 730 to 722. And then the same thing, like I would probably be getting out on the closer side to price versus trying to get the far side. If I was live, or if I was awake, I should say, while this trade was playing out, then I would be targeting the far side and just know there's a good chance that we bounce, at the closer side. Hopefully that answers your question. Hopefully that makes sense. But the answer really to your question is just you always look left. Okay. Anyway, we nailed the bottom and the top on SPY. As long as you guys were paying attention. I'm going to screenshot this because we're about to erase everything and I want to send this to the Discord. Okay. Before I erase stuff, let's go. I do have an option play for tomorrow. And it's going to come with a little bit of a warning, I guess. If you have a really small account, don't take this trade, please. Okay. Right now, this is a bull flag. And you're going to be like, why are you shorting a bull flag? Because I'm stupid. And basically their target on the bull flag is right here. Or the first target, I should say. 263.17. Realistically, if they do run this, you should get the 618 at 264.82. My Elliott waves are pointing down. And there's a couple of issues with that. So if I was taking this trade as a bull flag, I would want my entry to be right around here. I want to make this green. And so that's my concern. Right now, I'm looking at puts at 260.75. There's a chance we bounce here. And if we bounce here, you should be in calls. Right? So this is not like the most beautiful setup, which is why I'm saying if you have a smaller account, don't take this. It's not for you, okay? If we lose this, we're going to 259.32. Lose that, we're going to 258.70. So if you grab puts here, just be aware there's a chance we bounce here, and you might want to just really, like, this would be the one time where I would say protect your profits and trail your stop loss on this trade, okay? So if you do take it, just be very aware of this level. It might even be worth just switching to calls there. But Elliott waves are pointing down. And I have a feeling they're going to sell this off. But if you do grab calls here and they break through, I don't know, I would say roughly here, then there's a good chance they fill this gap all the way to the top. Okay? I know I'm not really giving you guys like the best trade here. I'm like, oh, it could do this downwards and it could do this upwards, but just honestly, this is what I'm looking at. Okay. With that said, let's chart up SPY really quick. Jacob, search volume profile on my channel. Or maybe I can do it for you really quick. Actually, I have 9 minutes. Just go to my channel, search volume profile, and that's what you want to use to find the levels. I'm going to do it really quickly right now, which is what I do every day. But this is going to be really, really quick. Okay. Hopefully you guys caught some of that. That was, it was just sweet. Yeah. Or actually, Jacob, if you watch my live from yesterday, I cover it. I cover exactly how I find my levels. But I would also just recommend watching volume profile off of my channel. All right, and let's take a look at our news for tomorrow. Like always, I'll just share this link with you guys for anybody that doesn't have it. Dude, is Squeak Squeak? What's up, bro? How you doing, Daniel? Damn, it's been a while. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Oh, nice. Hour before the open, we're going to get a big move. We have core CPI month over month, CPI month over month, CPI year over year. 30 minutes after the market opens, Powell's testifying again. That's going to move the market big. And those are the main things that we need to be worried about tomorrow. I guess for people trading options, all you're worried about is 30 minutes after the market opens, Powell's testifying. For futures traders, you need to be aware of this. I want to check one other thing here. I don't check this enough with you guys. Yeah, we're good. Clouds are closed right around December value area high, which I would be in puts anyway before that. Bottom's pretty open right now. All right. This part super quick because we don't have a ton of time. So same thing. If we come up here, we're watching for puts. Same thing down here. We're watching for calls. But we also have now our single prints at the bottom, and we also have single prints at the top. So tomorrow, again, this will depend on where we open. I will do my best to call stuff out as I see it, but we want to watch for puts here. Daniel, I don't know what you're doing tomorrow, but you should come to Angel's shooting range with us tomorrow. We're taking a couple ARs out and some pistols. Silmar. That's kind of far for you. Crazy. So Squeak talking in the chat is like a real life buddy of mine. I know I've talked about this stuff a little bit before, but like used to be like kind of in the hacking scene back in the day. I met Daniel when he was 14 years old. I don't know exactly how old he is today. I think he was right around 14 when I met him. And that was shit, at least 25 years ago. So I've known Daniel for over 25 years, and when I met him, he was a little punk kid that realized that I knew my stuff. 40 years, you're saying? I have not known you for 40 years, have I? Actually, you're probably right. Oh, you're 40. So yeah, I've known you for, yeah, good 25 years, something like that. But anyway, he was smart enough to realize that I kind of knew my stuff and like latched onto my coattails. And so I started teaching him about computers and whatever, various other wonderful things. Dude, you're an old man. But yeah, anyway, good guy. Good friend. I've known him for a long time. Anyway, so if we happen to venture way up here, watch for puts. If this happens, you know, like with a Powell news candle, you're going to want to swing puts for whatever, a few days out. Still, we're watching this heavy. If, you know, we're just trading in this range, we're looking for calls here, puts here. Same if we get a news candle down to here, watch for calls. And those are really my main levels for tomorrow. I know it's a quick short video. Yeah, I taught Squeak a bunch of very, very naughty things that could have landed us both in jail and probably gotten us felonies or whatever else. But and this is all allegedly allegedly taught him a lot of stuff about a lot of bad things with computers, allegedly. Oops, wrong button. So anyway, I know super short video, everybody, but I have to run, go take my son to the gym, and we don't get home till late tonight. Cool that I have two like personal friends in the chat, Robert and Daniel. Good stuff. Dude, screw your crotch rocket. Just drive. I'm going to be driving in traffic too. We're in, you know, basically Rancho Cucamonga, driving to Silmar, you know, in morning traffic. Everybody's driving to LA, right? I don't even want to hear it, bro. Because I can't exactly strap a couple ARs to my Harley. It wouldn't be a good look. Anyway, this is what we're watching for tomorrow. As always, I hope you guys caught the moves today. Like, we nailed the bottom and the top. Hopefully you guys caught it. It was clean. It was nice. Especially that retest of the call level was really good. With that said, as always, big thanks to all the subscribers. Extra big thanks to the friends of the streams. I know, Daniel, you do a YouTube channel as well, but I don't know if it's on that account that you're talking on. Billy, yes, this is 100% something that could generate enough income to become full-time. Yeah, Big P, we can have ARs. We just have to have California compliant ARs. So, pretty annoying. It's a long story, but basically we have to separate our upper and lower to be able to drop the magazine out. And then we're not allowed to have more than 10 round magazines, which is just stupid. But I did hear that I think Trump is trying to pass an order that individual states can't have their own gun laws, that we have to follow, you know, the U.S. Constitution and follow the gun laws of the country, not what individual states want. But it is what it is. Where was I at? Oh, yeah. Much love to the subscribers, friends of the stream. Extra big thank you to you guys. As always, the people that talk and interact in the chat, thank you. Really appreciate it. makes it fun, keeps things interesting. Again, I apologize. I know this is a shorter, quicker video, but I got my times kind of messed up. That I thought I needed to leave my house at 5, and I need to leave at 4:30, which is right now. If you happen to be new, definitely subscribe, or please subscribe. We give everything away for free, and we practice what we preach. And the stuff that you're being taught, like this was taught to me by, like my mentor is an actual market maker, so I learned from a market maker. And so what you're learning here through me is from a market maker, basically indirectly. And then also that market maker, my mentor, his name's Shorty. He does classes on my YouTube channel. So you're also learning directly from him. But it's all really good information. And if you study it and practice it, it can become a very successful venture, very profitable venture. Okay? As always, much love, much respect, everybody, and we will catch you tomorrow. All right? Peace out. Bye.